That's really difficult to do.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah, well, the way that I had originally, like, the way I would have wanted to do it was me as Kyle and him as Paul. I'm gonna open the window.
I was kind of wondering why it
Hot in
wasn't
here.
the other way around.
The reason is that, it's so warm.
It's hard to, that thing's a little actually. Whoa. I'm connected to like his leg with my headphone, and then he just pitched water everywhere. Oh!
There we go. Too much fun. So the reason we did it this way, look at this. I knocked over a paper towel thing right next to the water that I also knocked over.
That's funny.
Is Luke had more facial hair in a pattern that was easier to do Kyle's facial hair with.
But Paul has facial hair.
Yeah, but our makeup artist was hoping that my stubble would actually resemble stubble.
Oh.
And you can't even tell, but I haven't shaved in 3 days.
You really?
Yeah. I'm not a super hairy dude.
You look completely cleanly shaven.
Except for my wonderful goatee,
When
right?
we were going to makeup, I was like, to transform into Paul, I'm just going to have to, get my hair smaller somehow and wear glasses or something. Like, there's not much to do. And then she's like, we're making you Kyle. I was like, what? Okay. This is going to be difficult.
Do you see the Hang Us Messages?
Oh, well, this is a very somber...
What happened?
This is a very somber topic. Do you want to ask Megan to come in and start qualifying us? So this was posted on the Corsair blog. I knew about this already, but I wasn't really sure how much privacy the family wanted. I heard about this the other day. Mike Clements, aka Yellowbeard from Corsair, has passed away.
Oh no.
He apparently took a nap and didn't wake up, completely unexpected. He was a freaking awesome guy. Like, as awesome as he was on every forum that ever existed ever, and as a member of so many communities, he was 10 times more awesome in person. I had my first ever business trip. I had the pleasure of meeting him. NCIX sent me to Fragapalooza as like a brand ambassador type thing with Corsair. I was set up in the Corsair booth there, and Mike was there repping Corsair and just doing community interaction the way that he did, and we'd stayed in touch very infrequently over the years. I mean, that was back in 2006, but we'd been in touch since then, and anytime I needed help with anything, he was right there, and really, really great guy, and that is a real shame. So I'll bring that up on my screen.
He's been around since I started doing stuff at all. I remember seeing Yellowbeard posts right when I first started going to hardware forums way back in the day.
Yep. So he was a huge part of Corsair's social media efforts. So as awesome as Corsair is in terms of their community interaction, he was a huge part of making that actually happen on a daily basis. So I'm cutting off the picture of him. So that's Mike, great guy, and so that happened on December 10th during the late evening. So I guess I heard about it basically right away. But I didn't really want to say too much because I didn't want to create a bunch of social media buzz about something that they hadn't had time to digest it all yet. So welcome to the after party, I guess. Yeah.
The sad for party.
Yeah.
Sad for party.
Apparently you have to go.
Oh, I have to go to makeup.
She has to take some stuff off.
Should I just try to remove it? Do you guys want me to try to remove it?
It's a good idea.
You don't think it's a good idea?
No.
Did I ever not do something because you didn't think it was a good idea?
It's possible that might be an expensive thing, and she might want to remove it without ripping it.
It's medical adhesive.
Yes.
Is the bald cap the part that is it valuable? Can I damage it?
She says don't do it.
She says don't do it.
Is it gonna damage the cap or just Linus?
You just lose some skin. It's like maybe a little skin.
You're only risking yourself.
I'm only risking myself apparently. Okay, well. So as a bit of a pick me up, do you guys want me to do it?
Don't do it.
I don't know. Twitch chat says I should do it.
Of course,
chat.
Twitch chat says you
That's
should do it.
The
Twitch
voice
chat
of
is the
reason.
Worst thing to listen to.
Okay. Well, first, do we want to get a closer look at it first, at least?
Oh god.
So
It's gonna
okay.
go out of focus.
So no, it's not too bad actually. The aperture is pretty. Okay, so you guys can kind of see how it works here. And I told her the back didn't really matter, so you can see the back's not as clean as the top here. But you can see kind of how it works is you cut it to shape, and then you blend the colors. So she did the most work at the front, where you can see the color of the skin is basically right into the bald cap. You pretty much can't tell the difference. I'm kind of tempted to like go home like this and see if I can convince my wife that because she wouldn't have watched WAN Show.
But you wouldn't be able to get it off.
Remove
once you
it
got
then,
home. Yeah.
right? Okay. So is she telling me I shouldn't do it? She's wrong. So should I rip it open from the top?
God, what are you doing?
I
What does Twitch chat say?
Oh my god, this is the worst idea.
Okay. Here we go. Can I at least get like a picture to commemorate my looking like Paul? Something that will likely
No,
never happen
just-
again.
hour and a
Just
half
like
long
Paul.
video.
Well, yeah, but video's not as high quality as a picture.
Well, it's Instagram for.
So
Is it?
Instagram for Android, so might be lower quality.
Can you do one in the other thing,
Wow, you're
landscape?
really
Yeah,
needy.
yeah, I know. What's Paul's pose that he does with the glasses? The glasses
My
are like
pose?
stuck to the side of my head, like your profile picture. Oh,
Oh,
Whoa.
oh yeah,
Oh, okay.
that's the good stuff.
That sounded.
Like they're like hanging off your face like this or something.
Oh, that's wow. I haven't used that picture. I
It's
haven't
not
used that
somewhere.
picture anywhere else. It's just on Skype, I think. So I don't think anyone else has seen that picture.
All right. So anyway, this was the side that was better. I can't see when I'm showing you guys this side, but it's funny because halfway through, when she realized that she had an hour less time than she wanted, I was like, "Oh yeah," and the right side is more important because that's the side that I'll turn to look at Luke from. And she's like, okay, because the left side is way better right now. I'm like, oh well. People are gonna freak out if we sit on the wrong side of the couch. She's like, okay, I'll try. And then like after like 3 minutes, she's like, I don't have enough time. These things are not blah 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 blah. I'm like, okay, Luke and I'll switch places. And so okay. Here we go.
oh. Oh no! Oh jeez! That could have worked
Wow.
out. Your head is so red now.
Does that hurt? Like
No, actually, it didn't really hurt.
this?
It
Ah.
looks like your skin peeled off
Yeah.
because there's no makeup there anymore.
Oh,
so it looks
man.
like there's a layer of
Definitely
skin because
peel
the
off some of
makeup.
your skin.
I didn't even realize how sweaty I was under that thing. Holy crap!
I don't
You
breathe
look-
very well.
You know what?
Ah,
You still look like a completely different person because of the goatee.
really? Does it make that much of a difference?
Like seriously, you
should just
do.
wear that goatee
Yeah.
every day.
It's like that South Park episode where the evil versions of all the characters
have goatees?
Just have goatees.
You could pull that off
Yeah.
though. Like it looks like a different
Should
person,
be
but you
your
can
guys'
pull
new
that off.
books, Goatee and DJ Pauly D.
DJ Pauly D. I don't think I can do DJ Pauly D. You know what the worst part is? I look like potentially more of a douchebag, just like this. Like it
You
doesn't look
really
better.
shady.
It's
You
more
look really-
comfortable, but it's still ridiculous.
She darkened your face, didn't she?
Yes.
You're.
So I have like a lot of.
And-
It's not fake tan. It's makeup, but it looks like fake tan. And then my beard's been color changed like crazy.
You know what's
Yeah.
funny is there are certain things I don't know how to approach this topic. There are certain colors of skin that would be politically incorrect
Yeah.
to change yourself to for the purpose of a show. But for some reason, like permatan, like Kyle, isn't one of them. So it's okay to do that. Like, and I'm not saying it's any more or less okay. I'm just saying that for some reason it is socially acceptable to the point where no one calls Luke out for being darker than usual to be made up as someone. But if we were to do the WAN show as, let's say, I don't know, Austin and Marcus or something, there would be a huge stigma around that, and it's very mysterious to me how some things are okay and others are not. And I'm not going to get into the topic of whether the whole thing is or isn't okay. That's not the subject of this show.
It's just interesting.
It's just fascinating.
The fact that it is that way is interesting.
Fact that it is that way
Yeah.
is interesting to me. So is there anything else that needs to be removed, or did I pretty much take care of it?
Apparently, your beard is going to be difficult to get the color out of.
All right, so you can piece. I can.
That's like my least favorite part of the whole situation. Is it just like a long
No,
shower?
you're DJ Pauly D, not the situation.
Oh, was one of them called the situation?
Linus racist confirmed.
Oh my god, that was the
course.
most neutral way you could have possibly
Luke,
said
thank
that.
you for not knowing who the situation is, by the way.
No problem.
Who the situation is?
I don't know who the situation. You don't either,
That's-
I don't think, right? Do you know who? Yeah, no.
It was from that show.
Is that a person?
Jersey Shore show.
Oh,
That's
no.
I would much
from,
rather not know who
That's
that was.
No, that's people who
So-
watched that show should be sad.
No, you don't have to watch this show. It's one of those things that are just shoved in your face, and even if you hate and despise the show,
Oh, I
you
love
still are
Canada.
aware of these things.
No, Jersey
Yeah.
Shore was not a big deal here.
Good.
Well, I never.
I knew people
It
that cared
was.
about it.
You
Okay.
were just like
You're
slightly
fairly
older
sheltered.
than the people.
We've already talked about it too
Oh.
much.
Yeah.
We should move on. We need to no more talking about
I'm
it.
okay with moving on.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, so you know what? You're probably right, because I've actually never even seen a 1-second snippet of Keeping Up with the Kardashians.
I haven't
Like,
either.
I've never
Never
come
either.
across.
I know people who watch it, so that's the only reason I've ever seen it.
Right.
Who? Later. Yeah. But like, what the hell? I don't know if I want to know this.
Yeah, I
person.
could do the
Is
whole
it?
goatee thing if I could grow one.
You could, yeah. No, I think I have never seen you with one before, obviously. But
I could
think
get
you
away with it.
rock that.
What do you
How-
think,
is
Paul?
it just like a long shower to get the beard
I
out?
think because you have a fairly skinny face, it does
No way.
give
Ice
you
purple?
that
That's pretty
like.
gross.
It's like you're a bad guy in the 20s or something like that. If you had
Stuff off my face.
I would want to put you in a zoot suit with like one of those, flat rim hats or something like that.
Yes.
And I think you could. I think
Okay, so
that.
you want to go get your.
Where is my hat?
Oh, you're gonna help me? Okay, yes. I'm actually gonna bail out and get that
Okay.
done.
Peace, bro.
I was thinking I'm just gonna have to like
No.
smother my face in
That's
alcohol.
why I was like,
Oh, do you want your momentums?
Sure. Yeah.
All right. I'm probably not going to do too much more in terms of after party here, unless Paul has something in particular to discuss. Right? Wasn't I just going to ask like how are things going for you in general? And I was like, oh, we should do this on the after party.
You should, and well, topics come up. We discuss them.
Yeah. How you doing?
I'm doing great. I mean, I'm enjoying my my individuality and my freedom and all that kind of thing.
Right.
Been working on a website and getting some shirts going and stuff like that. Although they're not quite ready yet.
Ooh, what's going to be on your website?
Not really a whole lot to begin with. It's just going to be kind of a home base and a link to where you could like see videos or whatever, and probably my Twitter feed. Just some simple stuff, but I think kind of the basics that I need to get going.
Are you using Squarespace? Are you using my affiliate code?
No, I have. It's a different company called IX Web Hosting.
Okay.
But yeah, it's working good so far.
Awesome. What
yeah.
kind of t-shirts are you going to have?
I'm going with the same guy who Logan works with, Vermont
okay.
Green. So I just actually have a logo that just got finished this week.
Ooh, can we see it?
I don't have it right now, but I'm gonna be revealing it hopefully soon. I have some like design work and stuff to do, which I don't do all that much with. So I'm hoping
Right.
I can get through it quickly, but we'll see how things go. I mean, I'm where I kind of have a list in my head of things that I need to do, and I kind of chip away at it a little bit each day. But I'm not. I don't like. I guess what I'm saying is I'm not quite as diligent a worker as you are, Linus. I think that's what it comes down to.
you mean you have some sanity?
I'm not as diligent a worker as some people think. I just have a large staff that helps me get things done. Because
Yeah.
if it wasn't for my team, I wouldn't stand a chance.
Oh,
on my own.
Well, you wouldn't stand a chance at making like 9 videos a week or whatever.
Yeah,
But
impossible.
That's ambitious.
Yeah. So, but you're enjoying the freedom. Are you ever tempted to kind of run back into the arms of gainful employment?
No, at this point, not really. I'm gonna continue to do the 1 day a week thing at Newegg for the foreseeable future, at least a little bit into 2015. So that's a good way of kind of balancing out the feeling like I have a real job or a place to go other than being at home all the time. um, but yeah, so that's working out. I'm getting CES plans up and running. I think
Ooh,
Newegg
good.
actually. Yeah. So I will be at CES. I've heard. Are you going this year?
Yeah, we're gonna have the whole team, even this guy.
Wow. Excellent.
Yeah,
Well,
it's
that's
gonna
good.
be awesome.
I think I'm going to be hanging out with the Tech Syndicate guys a bit, and I'm pretty sure Kyle's going to be there. And yeah, we're going to be running around for the week. I'm only planning, like, as far as my channel goes, to do maybe like 4 videos. I'm not planning on like knocking out too much. I'm actually sort of, I can be very contrary a lot of the time. So having done CES with Newegg for I don't know, 3 or 4 years now,
Yeah.
I'm kind of like I'm gonna just try to enjoy my time there this year and actually like wander the floor a little bit and just find things that look interesting and go over and check them out. It's like I always feel like last year CES I did not go on the show floor at all the whole I was just scheduled
Right.
for
All suites.
and stuff the whole time. So
Yep.
I think that'll be kind of nice and it'll be interesting to be there.
The show floor is my first year at CES. I didn't actually. No, hold on. No, my first year I did some of the show floor, and I spent a lot of time in suites. And then my second year and third year, I think I didn't even see the show floor. This was back when I was doing product management at NCIX. And
Yeah.
then my fourth year, I think I made some time for this. Is like my 7th year at CES this year. I'm becoming one of those people that I'd have conversations with in my first couple of years where they'd be like, yeah, I've been doing this thing for 7 years. And I'd be like, oh my goodness, how are you even alive? It's awful. It's such a grind. But
You're not doing the same thing, right? Like you're doing
it's the same thing.
roughly-
I go to the
roughly the same.
suite. I go to the suite, and instead of getting out of the way, being quiet when the media guy is filming, when I have a meeting, I'm the
You're
media,
the media
guy
guy.
filming, and I tell the guy to shut up when they're having the
Right.
sales meeting. It's the same thing. I'm just on the other
very,
side.
very, very slight difference. Okay. Well, yeah, but I always enjoy CES for some reason. I don't know
Oh.
if it's just like
You're not even human.
granted it's been a lot of hard work at times, but like I don't know, I somehow have managed to have a pretty good time every year that I've gone and not managed to feel too much like I'm just burnt out or whatever. I mean, by Friday you're just like get me the hell out of here. But
Yeah.
yeah, I'm looking forward to it. So
Well, we're planning to probably do a similar amount of content to last year, but we're gonna have 2 full teams to get it done. So the idea is that there may be some sleep involved. So I'm kind of thinking we're gonna have 3-man teams,
Yeah.
and then this guy's coming along too for some reason. So the 3-man teams is going to be like 2 editor/shooters per team, and then 1 host per team. So I'll basically do like my 8 to 10 hour day of hosting things, and then my camera people will tag out halfway through the day and then go edit the stuff that they shot during the previous segment. So we should be rolling content throughout each day and doing
Nice.
like what people expect from us in terms of CES coverage, which is like covering as much of the show as humanly possible. So that's the goal.
that's a pretty good system. I'm gonna tell the people at Newegg TV about that, but I don't know what they're doing this year.
Yeah, I was
I'm-
gonna say, tell who at Newegg TV? Didn't they just lose
Yeah.
another one?
There's a few people left. They lost another. Oh, Rachel.
Yeah.
Yeah, she was our writer, and she found another job, so she has moved along. I'm very happy for her. Actually, she's been looking for a little bit, but I think the place where she's moving to is going to be a nice step up for her, and she's deserved it for a while. So,
Where did she go? Sorry.
I don't know the name of the place directly. She gave me kind of a rundown of it in description. It's not like, I don't think it's anywhere that people would recognize.
Right. Cool. Can I
But-
ask what's with the 2x4 on your ceiling?
Up there?
Yeah.
That's my like framework. So when I moved in here, the garage had all been finished, so it's got insulation and drywall out here. But I wanted something up above because the ceiling's pretty high up. So as far as lights, like I have a light over here that's kind of hung up here. I have a mic. I have a mic thing that I can bring down right above me. So it's just like a big kind of frame that's built up there, and I'm planning to like add more stuff to it and actually do like a ceiling back there so it doesn't look just like a 2x4 behind me. I also normally wouldn't look like this, but my webcam is attached to the other side of the frame up there to do top-down shooting of like builds and stuff.
Right.
And so this is just my built-in laptop webcam. Tilt
Tell
it
me
like
something.
that. Yeah, that's better.
What's the first position you would hire for your YouTube channel?
The thing that I would need the most help with, the thing that takes up the most of my time is editing, I think. So I would probably look into getting somebody to do editing for me.
Right.
There's other things that I think I could look at, but honestly, right now I'm trying to build a regular system where I can be self-sustaining and kind of see what, like where my income is as far as like where I'm able to generate money just to pay the bills and whatnot. And then if from there it looks like I'm going to have a little bit of breathing room to expand beyond that, I might look into doing more. But I don't know. Not sure if I want to go the larger team.
Oh, Andy died. I think he's going for Rhombus.
Rhombus.
All right, I think we lost our connection to Paul, unfortunately. Yeah. That's the thing about internet people is sometimes they freeze. People on the internet, they freeze because internet connections are... Oh, now he's looking at different... Oh, is he back? You back? You back, Paul?
I've been able to hear you guys perfectly fine this whole time, so I don't know what's going on. Am I back?
Linus doing?
Yeah, you're back. I got a piece though. I got to get this glue sort of worked on. Actually, I don't think there's much left on me. I think there's just a little on the back of my neck.
You're right. Just leave it.
Just rub it against the
it came off pretty clean. No, I will get help. I'm just saying I don't think there's much left. But thanks for joining us today, Paul.
Thanks for inviting me.
Paul
no
2.
problem.
I'm being Paul 1. You can be
no
Paul
longer
2.
Paul 1.
No, I'm Paul. Oh, right. I guess my wig is gone.
What if I'm just Paul and you're Paul 1?
Are Paul 1 and Paul A?
What if you're Luap?
Luap? Yeah, I backwards draw cab Paul. All right. So thanks everyone for watching. Thanks Paul for joining us. And you can find him on youtube.com/PaulsHardware.
Thanks, guys. See you all later.
It's not what it sounds like.